I've helped hundreds of people to land jobs as data analysts, and this is my best advice on how to nail the SQL interview. So this is the most common type of technical interview that you'll do if you want to break into data analytics. So the structure of the interview is that you sit down with the interviewer and they give you a bunch of tables, and then they'll ask you to get data, and your job is to write SQL queries to get that data. And the truth is, if this is your first interview, you're probably gonna fail. I failed my first SQL interview miserably, and it's very rare that my bootcamp students nail it on their first try. Failing the first interview is not a bad thing necessarily. If you ask for feedback, you're 100% guaranteed to get feedback because you're so far in the process. So when they tell you exactly what you did wrong, you can integrate that for your second SQL interview. But in your second SQL interview, you have to remember to take things slow. It's not a requirement of you to get the data in 2 seconds or 5 seconds or just instantly come up with a solution. What you want to do also to buy yourself time is to speak out loud, think out loud. Tell them what you're thinking. It's also helping the interviewer to assess your way of thinking, and that's a good thing. And my final piece of advice is that you make sure that you're very comfortable with subqueries. Subqueries is one of those SQL concepts that I see my students struggle with the most, but it's also the concept that's always being tested in a SQL interview. You have to be comfortable writing subqueries, or else you're never ever gonna land that data analyst position. Save this for later, drop a comment, follow me for more advice on how to land a job in data analytics.